Greetings, I am Tom Earl, and this is my year of expression. See if I can get you a view. You know, I like to come to these parks like this and run and work out and hang out because you get to be around inspiring people and hear inspiring things. Like the other day, I heard a soccer coach up there talk about, he was talking with his team, and he was sharing with them how momentum is power. And I was reflecting upon that lesson. And of course, he was talking to his soccer team, but I, doing leadership and expression, applied it to that. And you know, for me, that's a great statement. Momentum is power. This is something, if you listen to Tony Robbins, you hear him talk about a lot. That when you're feeling stuck or out of control, the first thing to do is to get positive momentum. And so one way to do that is to prioritize, get a list going, prioritize what is important to you in this moment right now. And then pick the first thing that's the most important to you and tackle that. Adora calls that the get it done reset. So, you know, the other thing he said, as if he wasn't deep enough with his team, was he said that accuracy is greater than power. And I'm like, wow, coach. So first you tell these fifth graders that momentum is power, but accuracy is greater than power. And I was like, okay, you had my attention. I might be eavesdropping on your team. And I'm thinking, well, then how does that apply to leadership? And oftentimes what accuracy means to me in leadership and expression is intention. Is how do you be intentional in what you're doing? Doesn't mean that there's a wrong or a right or that you can't make mistakes. What it means to me is finding, how can I be intentional? How can I have purpose in what I'm doing? And that, to me, when you hear accuracy is greater than power, that sure, you can get a whole bunch of things done and push through a whole bunch of things, but is it in line with your purpose? Is it in line with your intentions? A little bit of planning, a little bit of intention, reflection could go a long way. So, you know, I just like to, when I hear awesome things like that, apply that to what I'm doing. All the answers we have are already within us. There's nothing that you don't already know. And so for me, when I hear little things like that dropped when a soccer coach is talking to their team, to them it means soccer, but to me it's leadership. So I know I should have talked to the coach and asked if we could team up, do a little workshop together. But what does those two things mean to you? What is accuracy is greater than power and power is momentum? What do those mean to you? I'd love to know. Post it below, send it to me at Tom Earl Artist. As always, got a podcast that goes with this, tomearl.com/podcast. My friends, wishing you peace and blessings. One more thing. I'd love to continue the conversation. Feel free to join me at tomearl.com/join. Subscribe below, or let's connect on social media. Tom Earl Artist. Thanks again for watching.